Hey everybody, I'm here, Molly's here. We will start the webinar in just about 2 minutes, but I just want to let you know that I am here and I'm excited because you're going to learn a lot. Also, I encourage you to get out a pen and paper. And this is going to be recorded, and I did a bunch of slides today for this, and I added a lot of text just so you didn't have to feel like you had to scribble and the whole time, so that you can really learn and take in what I'm teaching you from what we learned at Platinum Edge. So take notes, but also know that you can always go back and watch this, but stay with us live because that is always the best way to go. So we'll start in just a minute. We will start in about a minute, so thanks so much for being on the webinar. I wish I could have some hold music, but last time I had Justin Timberlake as my hold music and YouTube got mad at me and they told me they'd shut me down. So I guess I could sing. Do you guys want me to sing? No, you don't want me to sing. Okay, so it is, let me close that door. So you guys, it's 6 o'clock, yay! It's time for the webinar to start. So it is our Team Fit Tribe weekly webinar, and it's November 12th, 2014. Can you guys believe Thanksgiving is like right around the corner? Isn't that awesome? We have so much to be thankful for. And of course, one of the things I am so grateful for, so thankful for, is you guys, our amazing team. You guys are just so awesome. It's so fun watching all of your progress when it comes to your workouts and your health as well as your business. And just seeing all of you guys, how much you grow, how much you've grown already. Oh my gosh, like it fires me up. I was on 2 calls today with coaches and I just was like freaking out, getting so excited about the fact that we have all come together for just through wanting to work on ourselves and wanting to work to help other people feel as good as we do and take them along our journey. So enough about that. Before I get started, I want to read to you guys a quote that Christina Solons, who's like a 13-star diamond, she shared this at Platinum Edge, which is what Kevin and I were at in Dallas last week. It was kind of like a mini summit, and it was just awesome. So I want to encourage you guys to go next year. We had never been, and so we weren't going to say, hey, come, but next year you should come. It was awesome. So this was a really cool quote. If you don't know this already about yourself, you're a Beachbody coach, you own your own business, which makes you an entrepreneur. You are an entrepreneur. That's pretty awesome, right? So here's the quote that Christina shared. It's entrepreneurship is living a few years of your life like most people won't, so that you can spend the rest of your life like most people can't. That is what network marketing is all about. You know, you do this, you plug away, you're consistent, you put in work, and you can have amazing things happen in your life. I am living proof. So many are. But anyway, I just want to inspire you and make sure you know that you are an entrepreneur. You are a business owner. You can do so much with this business. So I just want to get down to it. Let's go to our next slide. So welcome all new coaches who are on this call or listening to the recording. I am so happy that you are here and that you, were encouraged to be on this from the coach, your upline coach who invited you. This is what is really important in your business, you guys, to plug into these calls, to plug into the national coach call, to go to live events, to have communication with the coach that signed you up. It's going to get you where you want to be. So thank you for being here, new coaches. Congrats to everybody who hit Success Club in October. There were so many. It was so awesome. There were 5-star and above, 10-star and above, all of that. Congratulations, everybody. There were also a record amount of people on the boards with 1 or more points, like 1 to 4. So congratulations. That is an awesome start. And if last month you were like, dang, I didn't make it, I don't want to hear you say, so what, oh well. I want you to say, guess what? In November, I can hit it. December, I can hit it. And this is going to start something that I've never done before, and it's going to be awesome. So awesome job. So really focus on hitting Success Club for this month and December. Finish this year strong, including planting seeds for next year. So you guys can all do it. I know you can. Like this says, it's helping 3 people. 3 people. You have 31 days to do that, or 30 this month. You have 30 days to do that. So get plugging away, and it's literally helping 3 people. And just to remind you, hitting Success Club is 5 points or more. And with a challenge pack, either to a new coach or a customer, is 2 points. And HD, Home Direct Shakeology, is 1 point. That's 3 people. So awesome, so doable. So if you're like, you really want to hit this as a goal this month, reach out to your upline coach and tell them. Say, I want to hit this. What the Success Club thing is, I want to hit it. Molly says it's important. Molly says it drove her business. It does every month, and it has for the last 3 years. You want to hit it. So communicate that to your upline coach and ask them to help you reach that goal, you know. And a really awesome way to reach Success Club is having challenge groups every month. So the challenge pack deals for November are awesome. PIO, and then the Kickstart PIO, as well as the Ultimate Reset. Those are all great challenge packs and great ways for you to say to people, hey, for $140, you can get the PIO challenge pack. That is like Success in a Box. It's basically like $10 more or whatever than Shakeology. And they can become a coach for free. You know this, right? But I have to review it because it's so awesome. Beachbody does so much for us so that we can hit our goals. We can hit Success Club, and we can help tons of people. So here are some lovely pictures I thought I'd add. There's Kevin and I at the Platinum Edge. We had so much fun seeing so many friends and coaches. And you know, so many of the people there we met through Beachbody as coaches, and so many of them are our dear friends that we are so blessed to be close to and have a great relationship now. And it was great to meet so many new coaches and work out with so many people. Up at the top right is Shalene. I kind of cut her head off. I hope she never finds out about that. But she still looks great. She did an amazing job, you guys. She spoke to us like twice or 3 times. We did 3 workouts with her, PIO. 3 workouts of PIO or 2, but it was just awesome. My butt is still sore. And there's Monica on the bottom right corner. It's kind of a bad picture of us, but you know, that was right after our workout, so that's okay. Monica's the reason I am here doing what I do. She was my friend who reached out to me and said, Molly, you should be a coach. Have you ever considered being a coach? You should do this. Of course, I was skeptical. I was scared, but I said yes, and I trusted her. So that's all you guys have to do is ask that question, especially reaching out to your friends and people you know first. Have you ever considered? Is this something that you've thought about? You know, whatever you want to say to your friend, that's what Monica said to me. I trusted her. Build that trust with people, and I'm so thankful for her. And the person that you help will be thankful to you as well. So, many top coaches shared their secret to success in this business with us at the Platinum Edge. Do you guys want to know what it is? Do ya? Do ya? I bet you do. What is it? It's the same thing we talk about every week, you guys. There's no secret to being a coach. You might have seen Christine Dwyer's webinar about this, you know, back in August, where she was like, there is no secret. She's like a double 15-star diamond. She does the same thing we do as wherever we are on our coach journey, new coaches, Emerald, Ruby, Diamond, Star Diamond, whatever it is. She does the same things. She has the same struggles. She tries to hit Success Club every month. She makes it no matter what. She hits it every month, of course. She's never wants to not make it. But she literally is consistent and relentless. You have to be consistent and relentless with your message and doing the basics every day too. And they're fun. You know what? The basics are fun, right? I mean, we're just being a product, sharing it with people, sharing ourselves, inviting people. And we're doing that every day. Lather, rinse, repeat. You do it consistently, you guys, your business will grow. We also covered what is most important for a new coach, for all coaches, why Success Club's a must, how to find leads, what to post on social media, and there's more. But for today, we're gonna go over some of the good, big stuff. And then literally for the next week's webinar, I have awesome stuff to share as well as the next one after that. But I picked some of the stuff that I really think that a lot of us really need to hear tonight. So make sure that you're on these webinars for the next couple weeks, especially so that you do hit Success Club in November, so that you plant the seeds for December and you go into 2015 ready to kick some butt and knock down your goals in a fierce, crazy way. So this is a lot of writing, but it's so that you can go back after this call and basically screenshot it, Take a picture with your phone or write it down. But what I want you to listen instead of just frantically write down a bunch of notes right now. That's what I did at this seminar for you. So if you're wondering how to get your business started off from day one, you have to first connect with your upline. You have to get on the phone with your upline. If your upline's asking you, let's get on the phone, please answer them and connect with them, because they care about you, and you need to share your why. You know that feeling in your stomach where you're like, oh my gosh, I want this so bad, and this is why I'm doing this. And your why is going to be different from everybody else, just so you know. But you got to share it. I got to be on the phone with Ebony today and hear her why, and I wanted to cry. Your why doesn't have to make you cry, but I loved her why. She's super passionate. She's a new coach on our team, and it was just so cool to hear her why. And I could feel the passion in what she wants to do, and I know you guys have that too. But get plugged in with your upline coach and set your goals and let them know your goals, because that will be your accountability partner for your goals. What to do for your business: make new friends and keep the old ones. Make new friends, but keep the old. Oh my gosh, Kevin just gave me a look like, are you really singing? But truthfully, that was like the Brownie song or the Girl Scout song. But it's true. If you make new friends on Facebook and then you rekindle old friendships, you will get eyes on you of what you're doing, what you're posting, and how you're changing your life and how you're out there trying to help others. Of course, form them. And that's when you ask about them, their family, what they do, their recreation, and all that good stuff. That is in the coach training. I'm not going to go over form right now, but that's basically asking questions about them. Seriously important for this business is personal development. The reason for that, you guys know this. I'm kind of reiterating stuff you already know, but I can hear this every day from coaches and be like, yes, yes, yes. But you have to plug into personal development, whether it's Shalene's podcasts that are free, which are amazing, or the back office under the success tab, or simply listening to the National Coach Calls, or pulling out some of my favorite books that we all talk about and your favorite books. But when you do that, you fill up your cup and you become better, you become stronger. And when people say no to whatever you're offering them with this business, you don't take it personally. You don't quit. You don't give up. Please tell me you'll never give up in this business. You have to keep going. You have to at least give this a year and do the things that we have to do, and your business will grow. I know that. This is really important, you guys. I don't know if you've done this before, but this was a main kind of topic throughout the weekend at Platinum Edge. It's so important to take time to write your story and then start talking about your story online on social media. Have you ever done that? Have you ever taken a second to write your story and really think about who you are, what you've been through, where you're going, what your goals are, but really your story. You are unique. You are different than any other coach out there. You are. And, I was talking about my story on the phone today with Melissa Steep, and it was weird. I was just she asked me a question kind of about how Kevin and I met, and how fitness came into our lives. And as I was telling it, I was discovering things about myself and about my journey, about how much I've grown and about what I've learned. And I was like, oh my gosh, Melissa, I kind of forgot that was part of my story. And I'm so thankful that she pulled that out of me. So take time to write your story down and put it, maybe journal it, just take time to just dump it out there, and then don't be afraid to share your story online. Chelsea Pearson, I love her. And she said this, she tells her coaches this, and I thought this was really interesting. She said, she tells her coaches, I will help you build your business. And what they hear is that she's going to build their business. But that's not what she says. She says, I will help. And then the next sentence, you build your business. You know what I mean? This is your business, which is so cool. Don't ever make that feel like dread, oh, what? Oh my gosh, responsible, I'm scared. You own that. Be like, I'm going to treat this business like $1 million business. I'm going to own it. I'm going to commit to it, and I'm going to succeed at it. You have to have that relentless attitude. You have to if you want to be successful. And it doesn't matter where you are. If you're a new coach or if you don't have a weight loss story yet, who cares? You just need to do the things that matter every day, which we're going to go over. But this is your business, and really don't think it was only $39 a month. It's only $15 a month in business fees, or, I bought a challenge pack. Oh, well, this is a huge opportunity for you guys. I really, really hope that everybody who's listening to this, and if you're listening to the recording or live, whatever, I hope that you own it and just go, you know what, dang it, as of today, I'm not going to look back and see where I was. I'm just going to go forward, okay? Something really important for new coaches, and if you haven't done it even if you have been a coach for a while, make sure that you do complete the Coach Training Academy in the online office, as well as a new coach boot camp, one that I lead or your personal sponsored coach might lead their own now. But you have to complete those. It will help you so much, and it doesn't take a lot of time. What is so important, you guys, when it comes down to it, is you need to just be you on social media, out and about in life. And then I'm going to just read the notes here. When you put your insecurities out there, guess what it does? It frees you. It really does. You've got to just be open and honest, and people will love that when you're vulnerable and you share your insecurities. People see it and they're watching you. So don't be scared. There's going to be haters, but who cares about them? They're just haters going to hate. You know I love that hashtag. But you're better than that. And you are in this to change lives, including your own. So whenever you have those doubts, trust me, I had them too, but I'm so over having doubts because they don't help me grow, and they don't help me grow as a person or in my business. So I want that for you guys. Embrace who you are and don't be afraid to share it, okay? So be consistent and relentless in your message and do the basics every day. And we call the basics the no matter what's. And there is a whole checklist in the files section of our Fit Tribe page. Make sure that you print it, you save it, you use it every day. Oh my gosh, when you do, you guys, you're going to grow. And just following that daily coach to-do list, there you go. There's my notes there. So let's go to the next slide. The strongest steps for a new coach, and really any coach at this point, like I want to keep your attention here, even if you're like, well, I've been a coach for a month, 6 months, a year, 5 years, whatever it is, post your before and after pictures, okay? Because that is going to get so many people talking to you. Or post your pictures as you're going on your journey, like your month 1, your month 3, your month 6, whatever it is. Post just a picture of you right now, owning it and who you are and what you are doing right now. I know that Melissa Elliott posts a lot of pictures during her workouts and things like that, and that is when she gets the most people talking with her. It's not her doing a workout, but it's like smiling afterwards and sharing with a message. You got to do it. You got to do that. Also, super important for everybody is to constantly, and if you haven't started one, just everyone needs to make a list of everyone you know, literally everyone you know. Use the brain, the memory jogger if you must, but like people come to me all the time. I'll be like, oh my gosh, there's another person, and I've been doing this for 5 years. So I really want to encourage you, if you are a brand new coach, really, really sit down and make a list of everyone you know. That is called your warm market, and those are the people that you need to reach out to first. Okay? And if you're wondering, gosh, I get this question a lot. And at the Platinum Edge, all the coaches that were speaking, this is what they get a lot too. They have new coaches, and you might feel this way if you're new, but they say, gosh, I'm a little scared to ask for people to buy stuff from me. I just started this, and all of a sudden, I'm out of the blue. I'm going to come out and say, do you want to buy a challenge pack? No. This is a great way to get a quick win. Do a 5-day free, like clean eating group or healthy for the holidays group, name it what you want, but do some sort of 5-day group. Do it with your sponsor coach. Ask your sponsor coach to do it with you, or if you have a success partner. But guess what it does? It gets you in the habit of being positive and motivating without feeling weird. You know what I mean? It's like I wrote here, non-threatening way to get people involved without selling right out the gate. Really, really truthfully consider doing a 5-day challenge group. If you want to hit Success Club this month, I want to encourage you to start your clean eating group on Monday, the 17th of November, okay? That's right before Thanksgiving. People will feel really good before Thanksgiving starts. They're gonna look better when they go to their family events and ready to eat. But listen, if you start inviting, figure it out tonight. Katie was so nice to include in our files section of our Facebook page a whole 5-day clean eating challenge group. Everything you need in there. You can use it. That's why she posted it there. We are all here to help each other. But if you start inviting tonight, tomorrow, the next day, you start at Monday, and then next week on Friday, you can say, I'm starting a challenge group. The Monday, December 1st, the Monday after Thanksgiving, that will make you hit Success Club in November. Does that make sense? You do a 5-day clean eating group starting on the 17th. Then you do it for that week. Then you start inviting. You tell people to order. They need to order by maybe Thanksgiving Day. Then Monday, you start your challenge group. And you'll hit Success Club 5. I know it. Reach out to your sponsor coach. Get this going. I know it will help you. Also really important is Be in a challenge group. Even though you're a coach, you became a coach because you like the products, right? And you probably have a challenge pack, hopefully, or you have a program. Be in an active challenge group so that you can share about that group that you're in on Facebook to create interest. A lot of us are running a challenge group together right now. It's like the best challenge group I've run in years. And we're all posting on our personal page or our like page, and we're like, God, our challenge group is killing it right now. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of our challengers. They're doing this, they're doing that. And then I'm getting messages saying, wait, I want to be part of your next challenge group. So we're creating interest by bragging on them. You know what I mean, sharing about that. I've got a lot to cover tonight. Woo! Okay, so I did already cover about how important it is to share your story. I told you that that is really important, you guys. But now you're probably wondering, well, what do I share? Like, once upon a time, there was a girl named Molly? No. Well, that's kind of fun. I could do that, but that'd be weird. So I'm just going to help you here. Share about how your life, these are some bullet points of things you should cover, by the way. Share about how your life has changed so far, no matter where you are on your journey. Share what being a coach has done for you, whether it's weight loss, you feel stronger, you're more confident, you've paid off bills as a coach, you're off medications, you finally have that energy to play with your kids. You know what I mean? Like you've taken your family on a vacation. You've never been able to, lift more than 5 pounds. Whatever it is, share what it's done for you. It's brought you, it's made you, be a part of something bigger than yourself. It's gotten you connected with all these great people. I mean, whatever it is, share about it. Share what has been a positive impact since becoming a coach. How have you changed? What has it done in your life? Do you have more freedom? Do you feel like there's a way out of the job that you hate? Whatever it is, share it. And guess what happens when you share your story? People are watching. People will watch. People will listen. And people will say, I want that to be me. That's what they're going to say when they see you, because you're going to inspire people with your story. Is that the coolest thing ever? I mean, just your story, and that's you. So share it consistently, and more people will talk to you and reach out to you. I am not joking you. You've got to just do it and be proud of who you are. Don't be scared. I know that's it, probably like you're hyperventilating right now, right? Especially if you're like an introvert and you're scared that people are going to judge you. Who cares? Share your story and own it. It seriously makes you relatable and genuine, and more people are going to connect with you. So what is your story? I want to encourage all of you to please write your story and just be unapologetically you, because you're amazing. You are, and there's only one of you. God made one of you. Be proud of it and share it. So what else should you be doing? Okay, if you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know where to start. I know that I want this business to be successful. I know that my coach who I signed up with told me that I can do this, and they're cheering for me, but what do I do? I really want to tell you that it's really important for you to go to your roots. Talk to people that you already have a connection with, because you know how sometimes you're like, well, I think I've talked to everybody I know. No, you haven't. You know so many people. Or I've heard people say, I feel like everybody's a coach. No. There are like 200,000 coaches, 130 active coaches or something like that, and there's 350 million people in the world. Yes, not everyone's a coach. So many people need us, okay? But to start, talk to the people that you are close to. Talk to your inner circle, and then maybe a little bit further than that. But you've got to do that first. I mean, right when I became a coach, I talked to my husband. I said, husband, you need to be a coach. And he said, wife, okay, happy wife, happy life. Of course I'll be a coach. So if your husband, if you're married and your husband or your wife is not a coach yet, make them a coach. You must do that. It'll get you closer to Emerald to get those free leads, and it will get your spouse a spot. Because like 3 years from now, if all of a sudden you're like, let me sign you up, you're gonna be bummed. Sign them up. It's a really good investment. But think of this. If you're wondering like, who can I talk to? Think of what you are a part of. What connection do you have that you may be ignoring? Sometimes we don't see it because we're part of it. You know what I mean? Like if I think I'm like, I don't know, and then I have to think, oh, okay, I've got church friends. I've got the people that I, see at the gym. I see Kaylee's friends' moms, Logan's friends' moms, the people at school that I see, my mom's friends, my sister's friends, all of my family. I have to make sure all my family is plugged into a program. But you just have to think like that. Your friends, people at work, all of that. But guess what? You have a posse. You do. You have people that you're connected with. Isn't that fun to say you have a posse? And that's where you need to start. So to grow initially, you have to connect with and reach out to who you know. Seriously, a lot of people are scared of that. Don't be scared. You're there to help. And you're just going to say, hey, I'm excited. This is a new thing that I'm doing. I really think that you would love it. Would you like to know more? You don't word vomit on them or send them a link to sign up or tell them the price of things. You ask about them. We're going to go more into that in just a minute. But focus on your own journey first and foremost. If you're a coach, sometimes people become coaches and they forget that it's really important to do what brought them there. Like they love Shakeology and then they become a coach and then all of a sudden they forget to drink Shakeology daily. Please, always drink your Shakeology every day, not when it's convenient, not when you remember that it's in the cupboard or you feel like it. Like drinking it every day is so key, you guys. That's how we feel amazing. Can you tell I've had it today? Cool. And do a program. Don't allow yourself to slack off. If it's up to reaching out to people for 30 minutes or getting your workout done, as much as I want you to reach out to people, get your workout done, because then you're going to be that product of the product. And that way you'll reach more people because they're going to see you and see how much you've changed. And of course your personal development. But guess what? You have to share about this every day. You really have to. If you want your business to build, if you want your business to grow, your paychecks to grow, the amount of people that you want to help. Sometimes I know that people want to build their business and they're not complaining, but they're like, dang it, why isn't it growing? Yet I can go to their Facebook and there hasn't been a post about their workouts, what they're doing, about their challenge group that they're in or they're leading or how they feel. There hasn't been a post in weeks. There's not a picture. So as an outsider or even a close friend, I would have no clue what they're doing. I wouldn't even be able to say, wow, that looks great, because they're not posting it. You've got to post it, right? Are you with me here? Okay, you've got to. Don't be afraid. And if you think people are going to judge you or they're going to think like all of a sudden she's into fitness, no, you're into you, feeling great, looking great. Who doesn't want that? Come on. Okay, I'm getting revved up here. Okay, so then when you're doing all that, I like that I put this, then simply not creepily invite others to join you. You just say, hey, you should do this with me. It's so much fun. And because you're having that positive attitude and that motivating feeling on your Facebook and on your Instagram and just talking with people, of course they're going to want to be part of it now or maybe not now, but you don't forget about them. Remember that. But bottom line, and I talk a lot and I like to talk. That's just how I am. So I always have Kevin there to remind me, ask about them, ask about them, ask about them. Like now I can actually hear him whispering it to me when he's not with me. I appreciate that. But always, always, always ask about people, you guys. You have to focus on them. And when we do that, we'll succeed so much faster. It's ridiculous. Because when you talk to people and you ask questions about them and you let them talk and talk and talk and talk, it's so fun because you're going to learn about them. And then you're going to learn about how you can help them. You know what I mean? If we just talk and talk and talk, and then you're like, you want to do this? And they're like, if you ask me questions, you understand why or why not. You know what I mean? Ask questions. Cool. So here are your top 5 action items. Action items are like my favorite thing, okay? There's 5 of them. There's little sub things, but there's 5. So number 1, we're going to go into part B of this, so stick with me because you don't want to not be here for what Shalene shared, okay? Stay. Number 1, find that value in yourself that you can give back. What makes you unique? What makes you tick? What things have you figured out? What is your niche? Share about you. And guess what? You're going to figure this out when you write your story. So write your story, okay? But every one of us has a unique quality. Even if you're like, no, I don't. She does. I don't. Yes, you do. He does. No, you do too. Number 2, post your workouts. I don't mean you have to do a workout on a video or, your pictures don't all have to be of you sweating it up, doing a workout. Pictures of that, sure. Pictures of you post-workout. How you feel, a picture of you, and then write something about how you feel. Talk about the, you don't have to do all photos. Photos are awesome though. So you could do a photo with words on it. Talk about how you feel. Everybody wants to feel better, right? Everywhere I go, people are like, gosh, I wish I felt happier. I wish I felt more energetic. I wish I felt healthier. I wish I was up to that. It's all I ever hear. Guess what? They can if they let me help them. But of course, I'd ask about them first. Talk about how convenient what we have is. Shakeology is convenient. The workouts are convenient. Hello, you do them in your house. You don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to deal with parking, childcare, sweaty people, rude people, any stinky people. Unless you have stinky and rude people in your house, which I hope you don't. But convenience of that, the convenience of whipping up a shake, and just having it there and all of your vitamins all in one cup, convenience. The convenience of being a coach and being your own boss and doing it at home on your time, on your schedule, nobody else's, and the results. So you don't have to talk about along your journey, what you're feeling, what's changing. Are your pants a little bit looser? Is your energy better? Are you loving being part of this team who supports you and encourages you and loves you? Talk about all that. Post about that. You have to post about it. You have to. Social media is where it's at. It's how you're going to find more people. So if you're like, it's not for me, make it for you if you want to grow your business. I'm just being clear here and honest. You can grow this business a lot, in your town, with people close around you. But if you really want success with this, you've got to just branch out there and embrace social media. Number 3, learn your story. Learn your story. So write your story and then learn it. Think about this. Let's say you have to do your little elevator speech. So when someone says to you, oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. So tell me, what do you do? Don't you love that question? What do you do? Figure out how to say it real quick. So, and then practice it in your car, practice it to your kids, practice it to your dog. I don't know. Practice it to your coach. But know what to say. Don't be like, I don't know. Those workouts that you see, those infomercials. Yeah, I sell those. Ew. You don't want to say that. You could just say, hey, I help people get fit all over the world. It's so awesome. I love it so much. Have you ever heard of P90X? Well, a lot of those workouts, I help people do them at home and feel awesome and get results. I'd love to have you in one of my challenge groups sometime. I mean, that might be creepy, but share your story. Share your story. Learn it, share it. It is your most powerful business impact. It is. It's so powerful. Be strategic about it. So when you write it, make sure that if someone said it to you, you wouldn't say, ew, like Jimmy Fallon. You wouldn't. You would be like, cool. That's awesome. So when you write it, read it back and really think, if someone said this to me, would I be inspired or would I be like, ew, that's weird? So you know what I mean? And then share it often. Share it. Share it on social media. Share it out loud to people. Don't be shy. Don't say, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I work at this office. That office that you work at, your other job, if you work full-time somewhere else, they don't care if you share about them. So rather than say, that's what I do, unless you want to, I don't want to tell you not to do that. But say, embrace this part of your life because this can really have an effect on your future in a huge way. I know it. So know who you want to serve. You guys, we've talked about this before, your avatar. That if you could draw a picture of the person that you would love to help, the person that you would love to be a coach on your team, figure out what it is, their qualities, and then relate your story to that person, like you're talking to that one person in all of your posts. This was something really helpful that Andrea Crowder shared at Platinum Edge. She said, when you're posting on Facebook, do 1 to 3 sentences and then break up the paragraphs. People like it so much more. They are so much more likely to like and comment on posts like that rather than just tons of words in a giant, long paragraph. People don't like that. We have ADD, which is why we love video the most. But if it's broken up, it's much more clear and able to digest, and I'm guilty of doing these giant paragraphs. When she said that, I was like, ding, 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 right here. And there was a picture of me up on the screen, just joking. But I'm very guilty of that, so I will change this. I don't know about you, but that was very awesome, very awesome. She also said in the first sentence of your post, you guys, you have to grab people's attention right away. You have to be ask a question, or do you ever feel like this, or oh my gosh. And then tell a piece of your story. So when you tell a little bit about you, you're saying, this is why I get you. And then you're saying, and this is why you can trust me. Isn't that cool? You have to give a little piece of your story. So when we talk about writing your story, it doesn't mean you're going to share the whole thing all the time on social media. You're going to tell bits and pieces. If you have a blog too, you can always share the whole story. And then always, always, always at the end of your post, or your Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is, give a call to action. You have to give a call to action, okay? And that would be like, comment below, share this with a friend, tag a friend in comments. If this spoke to you, let me know. Or if you'd like to learn more about this, comment below. If you'd like a spot in my challenge group, make sure you message me, something like that. Give a call to action, okay? Or ask them a question. Say, has this ever happened to you? Tell me your story. People love that stuff. Number 4, write your goals out every single day. Get out your phone. We all have our phones in our hands all the time because you have to write them out. You need a crystal clear vision of what you want to accomplish that day and that month. Because if you don't, I wrote it here. If you don't have a plan, you won't know what to do or where to go. Do you know what I mean? Have you ever woken up and you're like, what am I doing today? And then all of a sudden it's 5 o'clock and you're like, what am I doing today? Hello, it's 5 o'clock. Write out your goals, and it could just be 3 things. It doesn't need to be this massive list. In fact, a massive list is just going to stress you out. So your top couple things every day, get them done, and you can go to bed at night going, giving yourself a high five or someone else in your house. Number 5, work hard on you. Please, you guys, don't neglect your own health when you're a coach. You know what I mean? Many times I've connected with coaches who are like, I've let myself fall off the wagon. I've been so busy and I'm trying to do this business. I've neglected my own health. I put on weight. I feel like crap. I haven't drank my Shakeology and I have bags of it. Don't neglect your health. Always plug into the things that we have to offer. So not only are you a product of the product, but you're the healthiest, most awesome you, okay? You are so important to all of us, to this team, and to your families, okay? Don't neglect your own health. And my last little tip, this is a really cool thing. Set an alarm on your phone to go off every morning that says, who can I help today? You know, some of us need that reminder. It's about helping people. That is what we do as coaches. So aim for at least 3. So I've got one more thing I didn't know I slid in here. Great tips from Christine Dwyer. Is this like an overwhelming phone call? Kevin, am I sharing a lot? Oh, shoot. He's saying yes. Should I not share about Shalene's tips?
You have more slides?
I got excited. Should I keep going? Somebody text me and tell me if I should do the Shalene's social media tips. I know it's a lot. I'm thinking this might be like an hour call. Okay, whatever. Someone text me and let me know if you're on this. So here's some great tips, though, from Christine Dwyer. And it's simple. It is simple. Coaching isn't about money. It's about control of our time. So if you value your time, if you want more time with your kids, you guys, if you want more time to do fun things and not, work the 9-to-5 job that you don't like literally coaching can get you this. So you have to have a vision. We talked about this. And focus on that vision when you're talking about a challenge group, coaching, or being a part of something bigger. The only way to get people to connect is for them to personalize it. So you need to paint the picture. So when people are like, I'm going to read it to you. It says you need to paint the picture in their world. How are they going to do it? We need to help them see it in their life. So that requires asking a lot of questions. Again, it comes down to questions. Oh my gosh. Katie says keep going. Thanks, Katie. What do you say when you're talking about Beachbody and what it can do for you? This was so awesome. So, when someone's like, well, tell me more about coaching. It looks really cool. Like we just did a 5-day sneak peek group, which was such a great success. Oh, Diane's texting me now and she says, go, yay. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. So the sneak peek was great. We're going to do another one on December 14th. So get people in that. But, oh, yay. Diane's on the edge of her seat. Do you have popcorn or wine? Nothing? Okay. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh my gosh. Okay. When we're doing a sneak peek group, but this is the thing. When people ask things like, I think I want to be a coach, or this looks really interesting, you don't want to talk about the facts right away, okay? So don't be like, oh, cool, it's this much to sign up, and then you get these websites, and then this, and then this, and then there's this coach, and oh my gosh, Lindsay Matway, she's so pretty, and she's our top coach, and she's a millionaire. People don't care about that stuff. They don't. They want to know that they can do this. Does that make sense? You have to paint the picture. You have to paint the vision, and the feelings on how things and how this whole thing can change their life. How coaching can change their life, how a fitness program can change their life, being a part of a team can change their life, every aspect, even Shakeology. But you have to paint that picture, you know what I mean? So when people ask, well, how much is it? don't answer right away. Just don't answer right away. Don't go over the details or the price, I swear. You have to sell the dream. You have to sell the vision. And you can do this, guess how? Yep, by asking a ton of questions. Don't find out what they need to achieve, seriously. Find something that they would like to do so they'll do it. So instead of saying right away, instead of saying, well, how many pounds do you want to lose? Say, okay, so cool. What workouts have you done in the past? And what did you like about it? Okay, oh, you have P90X already and you're not doing it. There's dust on it. You hated it. Okay, well, what do you like to do? You like dancing? You like punching? Psh, Turbo Fire, hello, that's for you. And you're gonna feel so awesome. It's a workout that makes you feel like you're having a party, not a workout. You know what I mean? So that already they're like, what? I could have fun working out. I'm there. Instead of like, they're like, oh, I've got all this weight to lose. You know what I mean? So never answer price until you have them in an emotional state where they discover what they need to feel better about and live better. And then they can't say no. You know what I mean? You ask so many questions about them that in the end, they're like, I need this. Seriously, I'm there. So it doesn't even matter how much it is. You know what I mean? But this is cool homework for you guys. Yep, you have homework. I love this. This is from Christine Dwyer. She said, watch QVC. Notice how they sell every product. They dispel every doubt and question. They do. They don't try to convince us. They just address your negative thoughts and make it positive. Isn't that cool? We need to do the same thing. So we just need to ask questions and dispel their doubts, you know, and you could do the feel, felt, found, you know, where someone's like, oh gosh, I don't know about Shakeology. I can't afford it. And you're like, oh my gosh, I used to feel that way. I understand how you feel. I used to feel that way. I understand how you feel. I felt that way once before. But what I have found is it's the best shake out there. It's not a protein shake. I gave up Starbucks so that I can afford it. So for me, it's worked. I don't take vitamins. I mean, there's so many ways. You want to address the negative thoughts and make it positive. Turn it around. And this is the best advice. Keep falling and failing forward. Never give up and then just try new things. But make it about others and you will succeed. Are you guys going to use these tips? Yes? Yay! Okay, confetti should be falling from your ceiling right now, but I couldn't hook that up on time. Okay, so Kevin's looking at me like, oh my gosh, you're giving them so much, but I have to. I'm going to take 10 more minutes, okay? Because we all love Chalene Johnson. She's a life changer in a huge way. She's changed my life. She's changed so many of your lives. And so she came and she talked about social media. She talked about other stuff, but this is the stuff that I pulled that I know that you guys would love. So when it comes to social media, Chalene says, go deep with personal interaction. You've got to. So don't just make it me, and here's a picture of me, and here's a picture of me, and don't I look cute, and aren't I pretty, and look at my outfit. You need to care about people and find out who they are. You know, you do that with asking questions, right? Find out what's going on in their lives. And that includes coaches. So we shouldn't just always care about volume points and all that, but really care about them. I care about all my coaches so much. I'm always here for them. And I hope that they know that. And as well as my customers, I'm trying to better their lives and help them, and I'll do it for free, you know? So be generous with affection, be generous with your knowledge, and know what motivates people. Bottom line, as in our business with social media, you've got to be consistent. People need to know what they can expect from you to see and expect to see from you, and that they can hear from you. You have to be consistent. So have a schedule for your social media just like your workouts. If you want to meet more people, like I said earlier, you have to use social media. You just have to. And real quick, someone asked me the other day, they're like, I don't remember who it was. I don't know. Gosh, I've talked to a lot of coaches lately, but Shannon. She was like, okay, you know, what do you do if you get friended by like creepy guys? I get friended by creepy guys like a lot. I'm sure you all do. I mean, there's marriage proposals. There's just weird stuff going on. I literally don't accept friend requests from men unless they're on our team. And I know that they're someone's coaches. I don't have men coaches. I have Kevin as my only male coach. And I give the male coaches that I have to Kevin if they're interested in the business. Just because to me that's comfortable. I don't want to be hit on or get creepy on social media. So know that that's okay. That was just a little side note for you. But you have to understand that you are in business for yourself, you guys, okay? Go you, woo! And so don't just say like, I'll see if it happens at some point today. I'll see if I can post on social media. I'll try to get to it. If you do that, then at some point your business will disappear. If you say, maybe I'll post. I post last week. I'm good for a while. No, you have to schedule it. You have to be consistent and you have to be reliable. If you wing it, you're throwing away a gift that has been given to you. Don't you love that? When Chalene said that, I was like, chills, because social media is a gift that's been given to us. That's how we've all met in so many ways, a bunch of us. But the coach opportunity is also a gift that has been given to you. Don't throw it away. Through social media, you have to create content. You have to create content that delivers and provides value with a goal in mind. And that goal is to help people live better, be healthier, believe in themselves. You know what I mean? And to build a relationship with you. So you really want to deliver that value so that they say, I like you, I trust you, tell me what to do. Does that make sense? And you just have to do. You have to. You have to have a destination in mind. You can't just disappear from the news feed. You know, like I said, where you're like, oh, I'll get to it. I haven't posted in 2 weeks, but that's okay. When you die off on social media, you don't show up in people's feed anymore because Facebook uses an algorithm. So if you don't post for a long time, your friends are gonna be like, I don't know what happened to her. So you literally have to post a lot. And I think the best time, Chalene was saying, if you're going to post is like 9 in the morning. What were Kevin, do you remember what it was? Her times? 9 and 6 is when, 9, 11 or noon and 6 are when she posts. But a lot of coaches also post at 9 o'clock at night because a lot of people have put their kids to bed and now we're looking at social media. You know, we feel tired, we feel gross. And if you have a like page, you can look at the insights and learn a lot from that. Okay, so here we go. This is the gold stuff of Chalene's talk. You ready? Sorry, but this picture cracked me up. Doctor, please tell me, boy or girl, I want to update status on my Facebook. Seriously. Okay, I wanted to read it to them, Kevin. Okay, anyway. So we are going to expect okay. So some coaches on our team might be doing this. They're the one that's having a baby soon. I think she told people. So gosh, all of a sudden I was like, woo. Okay, so here we go. The types of Facebook posts, 12 types. So I'm gonna say this later in the call, but Chalene said, get out an empty page on your computer and write all these 12 posts out, okay? Just what the titles are. So the first is a resource or a tool that relates to your goal. So that would be helpful, like a news article, a video that you thought was funny or interesting, or if you love a steamer or a blender, something like that. You're saying, hey, have you guys tried this before? I'm loving it. Or check out this news article. Or if you there's a blog that I love. I like to share a lot of their articles because they relate to what I like and who I am. People get to know me through the resources and tools that I share. Does that make sense? Number 2, entertaining. Video crushes on Facebook, so share your organic videos that you've done. If you have a funny video of something that happened in your life, you're like, oh my gosh, I need to share this. Or something else that you found funny, share it. People like humor. 3, pedestal. Put people on a pedestal, not just for rank, but saying, you know what, this person's awesome. Like Diane, right before I got on the call, Diane posted about Sydney. Sydney is not in Diane's downline. They met at in Vegas at Summit, but they connect with each other for success goals and things like that. And Diane was so sweet. She posted like, this girl's awesome. I love her. We have the same goals. That's putting someone on a pedestal. And when you do this, you're honoring that person. You're inspiring others with that person's story, but you're also saying this person's awesome and this is the type of person I want to surround myself with. And when you do that, people actually get to know you. They say, wow, that's cool that she would share about someone else. So put someone on a pedestal. Questions and polls is the number 4 kind of Facebook post. Ask for people's opinions so they are part of what you are creating. You know what I mean? Or something that you're curious about. So like today I said, hey guys, I'm going to film a bunch of videos next week. And your opinion matters to me because I want to create stuff that you like. So if you can let me know what you would like me to share, if we were to have coffee or wine together, I would love to hear from you. That's polling them because that's the people I want to help. You know, those are my lifers, as Chalene says. It's also cool to say something like, hey, does anyone use Uber? What are your thoughts? When you do questions or polls like that, people are going to chat, and you want comments on your Facebook. You want likes and comments that will make your post go more places. So number 5, posts that save time or money. So do this the least. Be clear and justify the price for people. So if, for example, hey guys, I don't normally post things like this, but I want you to know the value of the PiYo Challenge Pack. You know, you're only spending this much more and you get Shakeology. So it's kind of like, hey, I don't normally do this, but I want to let you guys know that you can save money. And you make it like that, not like, holla, we got a sale, you know, or something like that. But you're like, hey, I just want to make sure that you want people to say like, wow, that's nice of her. And you could do a little hashtag, friends help friends save money. Number 6, this is like one of my favorites. This is upswing, this type of post. Don't be Debbie Downer or Negative Nancy on Facebook. And if your name is Debbie or Nancy, I'm so sorry. But those are just types of sayings. Those posts drive me absolutely insane. Do those posts drive you insane? Like literally, not that we all have to be chipper and all that on Facebook, but when someone's like, wah, 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 every post is wah, wah, wah. I just want to scream. So if you are going to share about something that kind of happened in your life that maybe was, you know, a bummer or something, it's really important for you to be honest and transparent only if you share the upswing. There needs to be a positive side of what you're sharing. So example, this is what happened that was challenging or whatever, and here how I'm coping. And here's the upside. Here's the blessing. You have to share the upswing, okay? Number 7, FAQ. What do people ask you in real life? Answer those in your posts. That's easy, right? If you get the same questions all the time, you know, what do you eat? What do you wear? What are your favorite shoes? How do you make time in your life for all this stuff? Where do you normally work? I mean, whatever the questions are, I get a lot of those. How do you look so good after a workout? No, I'm just kidding. Answer those in your posts. But anyway, don't do a post like this, by the way. I'm sorry, my posts on Facebook remind you of how lazy you are. Don't do that, but I thought that was really funny when I saw it. I couldn't resist. Number 8, motivational posts. So don't use that one on the right, but dude, that's hilarious. Okay. Ask yourself if it's truly motivational before you post it. You know what I mean? Find your niche. We don't have to do things because everyone else is doing it. For example, workout videos. You don't have to post a video of you working out or saying like, this is how you do the perfect squat. If you're not a fitness instructor or a personal trainer or anything, don't feel like you have to be like Shalene. We don't have to be mini Shaleens. We just need to be us. But feel like this is motivating. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be you. But you know, some of my favorite posts are like, I like Melanie Mitros actually because she is a mom and she's showing like, you know, her kids are there and she's still getting it done. Like those are motivating for other moms. I know she reaches a lot of moms. So ask that question. Is this motivating? Okay. Number 9, a how-to or a system. Something of this kind of post would be like, how do you do something? How to do this in these steps. And if you do it in a video, it's a 2-for-1. So gosh, I don't know what even I would think of. I know you guys have done some videos on how to, but like, was it Heather, Melissa, somebody did a video on like how quick it takes them to make their breakfast every morning before they go to work. And it was whipping up Shakeology out the door. It was like 2 minutes. So that was kind of cool. But what can you share or show? What have you figured out? You might have something that you figured out that you could show people. Don't be shy. Share it. Do a little video, short and quick. Post it organically. That means you can post it on YouTube. Okay, have it stay there forever. But then also post it from your computer, upload it from your computer to your Facebook so that there isn't a YouTube link. That will get more activity, more likes. You will have more reach when you share it that way. But do a how-to system. That's cool. Okay? Gratitude. I am grateful for blah, 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 blah. Your turn. That way you'll learn so much about people. You know, do a gratitude post, especially as Thanksgiving is coming up. And even when it's not. Number 11, we're almost done. This is who I am. Be who you are, plain and simple. So you just want to show who you are, whatever it is. But think to yourself before you post that. Would I like to see this? Would this catch my attention as I'm scrolling on my phone or I'm scrolling through Facebook? And will I learn about this person because of this picture, this post, whatever it is? Okay, and that picture's funny. You like me. Okay, that's funny. Number 12, an invitation. This will be 1 out of 10 posts. For every 10 posts, you're doing an invitation maybe once. The majority of your posts should be motivation and how-tos. But the example of an invitation would be like, hey, by the way, I'd love to invite you to my next challenge group. If you're talking about your challenge group, your challengers. Or I'd love to invite you to my Facebook page. You could say that on Instagram. Or I'd love to invite you to an opportunity webinar so that you can learn more about whatever you were talking about. But let them know what's in it for them. So, hey, I'd love for you to be a part of my team webinar that we're doing tomorrow. You're going to learn so much and it will be super fun. Tell them what's in it for them. So, take some action steps. Here we go. Next time you schedule your Facebook posts, open a Word document and label it with these 12 type of posts. Then keep it loaded with all kinds of ideas that you can recycle. Seriously, Shalene said you can recycle posts. So like for her, she'll take something that had a lot of reach and she'll use it again like a couple weeks later and say, hey guys, I posted this a few weeks back. It went over really well, so I wanted to share it again. Simple, honest, and then she gets a lot more activity with that too. Don't be shy, recycle posts. See what got you the best reach and use it again. Facebook has like analytics, insights. So don't guess, you can actually see what was doing well. And you can see that in the likes and in the comments. You don't have to recreate the wheel every time you post. Look at the most popular posts on pages like yours. If you go to Facebook in the search bar, you can put pages like Let's Be Fit. I could do that. Or pages who people like Molly Richards. And there will be people like me who are posting like me. Go look at how their posts do, okay? And Shalene said this. She said, if you see something you like of hers or someone you admire, copy it. Of course, make it your own, not word for word, not her picture, but like, oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to use that. But bottom line, what do I always say? Be you. Be you. Just be yourself. Let people see the real, imperfect, flawed, quirky, weird, beautiful, magical person that you are. Got it? Cool. Stop waiting for things to happen, guys. You've got to go out there and make them happen. I'm telling you this. When you do, you're going to be a new person. There was a coach on my team who was a little hesitant recently and and then all of a sudden she had like this breakthrough, and it has been beautiful to see how much she's grown. I'm not naming names, but I literally get chills and I get tears in my eyes. You just have to stop waiting for things to happen. Go out and make them happen, okay? Are you ready to implement these things to move your business? Yes? Cool. I hope so, because as I always say, the 3 magic words besides have you considered, why not you? So make this week and month one to be proud of, you guys. Set goals, share them with your coaches, work on you, share your story. I mean, all of these things I can repeat, but start taking action today, okay? Today. So one other special guest that we had at Platinum Edge was Natalie Jill Fit, whatever you want to call her. But she was there and she did such a phenomenal job. It was so great. So next week, I will be talking about sharing what she taught us, which is branding you and the power of Pinterest. Pinterest is awesome. And I bought her whole new program called Pinfinity. But I haven't gotten it yet, right, babe? We haven't gotten it. But she shared a lot of really cool tips about Pinterest. I will probably share some other things too because I rambled on this one. But I wanted to give you some dates. Sneak peek, December 14th. Okay. New coach. Oh, well, we've got a new coach training starting on the 17th. So if you have coaches from the sneak peek who are like, I'm not sure, should I, maybe I'll wait, say, hey, why not join now? You'll get the challenge pack at a deal, and you could plug into our new coach training on the 17th. We've got that. We have another one starting on the 15th. Sneak peek on the 14th. We've got a lot going on. But it's exciting because we're growing and we want to help as many people as possible, right? So thanks so much for joining, you guys. I don't know if you have any questions, but we have the chat open. Should we ask a few questions? If you guys want to ask me one, go for it. But, oh my gosh, 2 people left. Okay, no? Okay, ask me questions. But next week, join us, and tonight is Wednesday, so make sure all your ducks are in a row because payday's tomorrow. Very cool. So I don't know if you have any chats. Anyone? Nobody? Okay, and if you're watching the repeat of this, the recording, thank you as well. I hope you took a lot of notes, and I hope that you take action because why not you? You know what? This business, it plays no favorites. We all have the same opportunity. We just need to go and attack it. Okay? So thanks so much. Oh my gosh, I talked for an hour. Love you guys. Okay, make it an awesome week, an awesome month. Okay, bye.